Chris, congratulations. It took a deciding frame, but a really good break in the end that eventually got you over the line. You must be very proud of that.
No, absolutely. You know, fans have proven winner, which is something that I have yet to achieve. But, you know, going 5-4 down, I didn't give up. You know, I know that my game's in there. I'm not necessarily playing at the top of my game at the minute. There's a couple of issues that I'm still working on, but I'm working really hard off the table. And it's just nice to be out there competing and really sort of digging in when it gets tough, because there's been times in the past where I've gone 5-4 down there where I know I've had plenty of chances to have already won the match, where you start doubting yourself, but you've just got to keep positive and believe that win is in there, and I'm grateful that I managed to get over the line in the end.
Yeah, when you get in the balls in a deciding frame like that, what is going through your mind? Is it easy just to be in the zone and just block out what it means, or is it in the back of your mind just what's at stake?
It's hard to say, really. You just kind of get in the zone when you're out there. That's the plan anyway. Like, just try and replicate what you're doing in practice. Just, you know, keeping good control of the white ball, nice easy shots, and hopefully get over the line without any kind of mishaps. And you know, I made 74, but gave him a little bit of a glimmer of hope by not playing for another red, but sort of making sure the black and putting myself, you know, 2 snookers required. I felt comfortable from that position there that I could defend it. I know that my tactical game is strong, so yeah, just pleased to get over the line in the end. But yeah, it was a bit of a grueler out there.
And now you've come through, it was a tight match, but that must then give you confidence going into the pressure cooker that is Judgement Day. Yeah,
obviously qualified last year, great memories from qualifying and being at the Crucible, so it's not so much pressure for me in the last round now. I'm not scared of losing, I'm not scared of being beaten. I'm just excited to go out there and give it my all and try and go back to the Crucible.
And away from the snooker for a second, we did a piece with you on the website about your fundraising work for Zoe's hospice with the Strictly Dancing contest that you had over Christmas. We've not spoken to you since then. Give us an idea of how that all went.
Yeah, we had 2 fantastic glamorous shows. I was covered in fake tan and glitter and all sorts. Like not me at all, but embraced it. My partner and I, Amanda, we managed to get into the final. We knew that we weren't necessarily the strongest dancers there, but to be able to showcase all of our efforts was an amazing thing to do. But most importantly, we managed to raise between us over £114,000 for the baby hospice, which, you know, equates to something like, you know, 6 to 8 weeks of their gross annual costs. So, you know, to have been a part of that whole project and knowing the difference that's going to make, you know, it was honestly one of the best things I've ever done in my life, and I'm really proud of all the efforts that we put into that project.
Oh no, well done on a really noble and commendable thing. What was it like from a performance aspect when you were about to go out and perform, rather than going out with a cue, going out to perform with the dance shoes on?
Yeah, a few of the other dancers actually mentioned that I had a little bit of an advantage because I used to performing in front of people. I hasten to add that I performed in front of more people taking part in Strictly Christmas than I ever have playing at the Crucible. So no, it was honestly like one of the greatest things. I'm just really proud that I actually went out there and took part in it. It was something that I could never see myself doing, but my brother pushed me into doing it and taking part. And one of the best things about the whole experience was being able to share the dance floor with him at one point. Again, amazing memories, and we did a great thing.
And finally, on the day job, as you say, you've been to the Crucible 2 times before, a really good match with Judd Trump on the first time, and then you ran into David Gilbert playing really well the second. How keen are you to try and get back there and try and get a match win and have some success there?
Yeah, it's you know, it's every player's dream to play at the Crucible. I've had the pleasure of playing there twice already. Not quite tasted success yet, but looking back to when I played Judd 4 or 5 years ago, you know, he wasn't the player that he is now, but neither was I. I was nowhere near the level that I think I've achieved now. I sort of stagnated around the sort of time that I was playing Judd, the first time that I qualified. But since then, like, you know, I've put in some unbelievable hours to get to the level that I'm at now, and I believe that my game is infinitely stronger. So I'd love to get back there, but it's going to be a tough match whoever I play.